The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the hosts of this crazy-ass show are for entertaining purposes only. None of this is real. This is all cap. No one a part of this show is exposing any real information about themselves or any names that may be mentioned during the recording of this show. Cheers, bitches.
Huh? You said pills?
I do got pills.
Oh.
That say take pills.
Take pills?
Yeah.
What the fuck do you take pills for?
I'm schizophrenic.
Do not disturb.
You schizo?
Didn't I say that?
Where's your last phone at?
Who the fuck you was talking to? You ain't fucking schizo, bitch.
It should be in there.
You schizo for real?
Yes.
I got OCD.
That's not the
You
same.
take medication for it. Yes, it is. It's a thing. It is a thing. I didn't know I had it.
Let me see no other
It's
phone.
bad.
You like purple.
Two phones. I
Who?
got,
You.
It's not my favorite.
phone over here.
No, you
That's it.
purple.
Fuck, you mean my skin color is purple?
Yeah.
You're a racist.
Nah, not on Tuesdays.
Because I got that African motherland skin. That's why.
Bruh, you from Birmingham.
Oh, I ain't from no fucking Birmingham,
You are
bitch.
from Birmingham.
I'm from the islands.
You from Tallahassee.
Who? I'm not from Tallahassee.
You not
I
from
went to school in Tallahassee.
You
It's
not
a
from
difference.
Tallahassee.
All right.
You from Miami.
Hey, welcome back to Every Day is Friday.
Welcome back to Every Day is
And
Friday.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Go
was
ahead.
delayed. My bad.
No, go ahead.
Welcome back to Every Day is Friday. I'm your co-host,
co-host.
Robiiiworld, with your other co-host.
Said it too stupid.
And you know we already here. And before we start this episode, look, these are our opinions. So look, get out your feelings, get in your bag. And what we say here is our opinion only. And before you try to cancel us, make sure you subscribe. Now, who we got today?
Oh, hello. My name is Tiffany Loren.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm a YouTuber.
Okay.
For sure.
And I'm King Gotit, artist / YouTuber.
All right, I'm going to ask the first one. Tell us
Mhm.
your story on how you build your brand.
Both of y'all.
Both of y'all.
And how y'all build the brand together.
Yeah.
Separate and together.
Well, baby, I was in the trenches.
Trenches. So you're from here.
No, I'm not from here, but where
Yeah.
I am from is still very ghetto.
Who you from?
I'm from Illinois, Decatur. You ain't never heard of it?
Yes, I have.
How?
My ex was there.
What?
From Decatur. It's a small country town.
Yes.
I've been there.
I've never met anybody
Damn.
who knows
This
somebody
the
from
first
Decatur.
time.
That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
random.
It's here?
It's in Illinois.
No, it's in Illinois.
Oh, Illinois.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh.
I've been there. I went there for Thanksgiving.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
nothing there.
Absolutely
They got
nothing.
a Red Lobster there. I
That's
went
it.
there for Thanksgiving.
I can name every
Yeah.
restaurant that's there.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It was a Red
Yes.
Lobster.
That's how small it is.
Yes.
No, that's like our elite restaurant.
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's like
That's like a Ruth
damn
Chris.
Yeah.
Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
She
crazy.
took me around the town. It took about 7 minutes.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's nothing there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
But I did come down here. But no, I had a life-changing experience and I was starting over. So I was just kind of like in the trenches. I was trying to figure out life. I was just like going through it, barely surviving. And I met this guy. Well, this guy DM'd me named El Hodge. And he said he did YouTube. But at this time, El Hodge did not have a lot of followers on his Instagram. So I was like, this man is a creep. He's trying to get me to do some videos. This is the people my mama warned me about.
Yeah, they are creeps sometimes.
Yeah.
We know.
So I went to his YouTube and he had a lot of subscribers. I think he was like 500 then when I met him. I was like, oh, he does do YouTube for real. So I started doing YouTube with him and he was like, hey, you should start your own channel. I was like, and do what? He was like, you told me your story. You kind of told me some stuff you've been through. I think you should write stuff like around your life because it's entertaining. And I was like, okay, I think I could try it. So he said, if you write your scripts, I will help you film and show you like how to do everything. And I was like, okay, cool. So that got the ball rolling. And then from there I met Kanigra. Shout out to Kanigra. That's my girl.
Shout out.
And then I got hooked up with the group. I was going back and forth to LA for about half of a year every month to film. And then I met Jamal
Mm-hmm.
and Fenarios and all them.
Mm-hmm.
And I started working with my ATL group down here.
ATL verse.
And then I met Robbie. Shout out to Robbie.
Shit, a
And
lot of
then we split apart and I switched over. I went from adult comedy because you know there's a limit. After that, it's soft porn and then it's hard porn. So yeah, I was like, I gotta hang that up, so I'm not going there. So I went over to family and I switched over and went family brand, and it's been up ever since.
Man, that's a blessing. Yeah. I remember when you was telling me you was going to family brand.
I know,
and I was like, go for it, just do it. I was like, just do it.
Everybody else was like, I don't think it's a good idea, Tiff. And I was like, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, I was like, just do it, man.
It
made sense. Cause like, how many kids do you have? If you don't mind me asking.
I have 5 boys.
5 boys.
Yes.
So you got your own little production right there.
Like football.
Like they never gonna be late on set.
Right.
They never gonna be,
At all.
But what was crazy was nobody knew I had these kids. When I did my YouTube for the first year, nobody knew I had kids at all. So like when I introduced the kids, they was like, "Whose kids is Tiffany with? Whose kids do you have? Are these her kids? Whose kids are these?" I was like, "They're mine." They was like, "There's no way these are your kids. We're not here for this." And then I got rid of them and new people came in. I was like, you'll be okay.
Lovely kids, by the way.
I think for me, as far as building like my brand, I got locked up and then spent 2 years fighting a 2 life sentence case. So it was like when I came out, I already felt like everything I had to do was with a purpose because I felt like I made you know how some people make pacts with the devil? I felt like I made a pact with God, like, yo, if you get me out this situation, everything I do from here forth, I make sure it's like gonna be given back to you. Like I'm gonna just be a straight up person, honest person. So it was like for me, music had always been my thing, and it was crazy because it was like, you know, I started doing like open mics and stuff like that, just pretty much running around the city, like building up my brand of who I was, Gotit. And I think like because I made that pact, it's like a constant rebrand all the time because a lot of the time when I get to certain levels, like I think as a human, sometimes you don't really forget, but you kind of like deviate from your purpose. So it's like you almost get to see a peak of something and then you got to kind of be like, cool, I got to pivot and get back on the course. So it's like, it's crazy because it was like, I mean, of course, coming from the streets, at the end of the day, what rapper haven't we heard from the streets? What rapper we haven't heard went to jail, was homeless, was messed up? It's just like, it just got too saturated with telling an authentic story like that. And it was just kind of like, how many of us really like represent our family? How many of us really like just being like, I'm cool with standing up for God. I'm cool. And I ain't going to be no lame ass nigga at the end of the day. Like, I'm still who I am. I'm still a street nigga. I still hang with street niggas. But it just be like, I just got like a different message without selling it in a corny way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like doing YouTube now. It's like, it's different because the content world wasn't really my thing at first. And I just couldn't get into it like that.
I remember, bro. Like,
I was trying, bro.
Yeah. we tried to do this. He was so cool. He's like, yeah, man. Like, yeah, I got you, bro. Never seen him again until the next event. Like, another event. Got him. What up, bro?
And then I just could, I guess because it was like, I always felt like music was my thing, not content. So I just kept trying to like push my agenda of what I thought instead of just what really came. And it was like I wanted to get into acting, but I kind of had a vision as to how I wanted to get into it. It didn't play out like that. So now it's like I kind of see what you're saying about how you love it.
Yeah,
it's like I wake up every day.
Yeah, you gotta love what you do.
Yeah,
it's just content. It's just, and then like you said something like getting into acting. Like you didn't think you was gonna get into acting the way you did,
right?
But it's a different day and age. Like
it's a different day and age.
You don't go to Hollywood and wait tables and wait for a producer to get you. You just put the camera on and just
do it exactly. And I had to realize that like it ain't the day of radio, commercial, none of that old stuff. So it's like you gotta get with the program. And it's like I would encourage anybody because like the rap industry ain't seeing this kind of money whatsoever.
No.
Like,
Nah.
at all.
Telling you.
I'm telling you, like, yeah.
Look, I made my first 2,000 in a week. I quit my job. Fuck that.
Out of here.
2,000 shots. Said,
That's
boy, if
all
I
that
made
you
2,000 on
needed.
social media,
Yeah.
I'm quit my job. I seen that shit in 2 weeks.
I thought you quit your job because of the PPP loan.
What? You talking about?
Oh, my bad. I guess that was a different story.
Talk about. When did you decide to include the kids and record the whole family, like the whole family? When did y'all decide, like, we gonna put our kids in these skits?
And I got a question to follow up that too.
Okay. I was talking to my homegirl who had already switched over, and she was talking to me about like how her stuff was going. You know what I'm saying?
She has kids too.
No, she didn't have
Oh,
kids.
she
She
didn't
was
have-
using her family, like cousins and stuff like that. But she has kids now, but they're young. And she was like, girl, you got 5. Like, you crazy. And it was kind of that shifting point where, like, I don't want to say social media was getting oversaturated, but I kind of watched the markets, like what's going on in LA, what's going on here, and I could kind of tell LA was like curving and it wasn't getting as much with their adult stuff. And it was kind of pushing here, but then Atlanta was kind of like hit or miss. And I was like, it's just too shaky right now. And like I said, you hit men when they watch women. Y'all ain't got these problems because y'all the men who watch these women. But
I watch Jesus
I watch
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
when men watch these women and you're being sexualized in these skits and whatever, and no matter how innocent the sexualization is, at some point men want more.
Right.
We needed less clothes, we need this. And I just like, I'm not doing that. So we had a conversation and everybody was against it, and I prayed about it, and I told Euro what I wanted to do. And I said, hey, whether you like it or not, you're going to be the dad, okay? That's what you're going to show up and do. So act like it. And we made a decision, and we rolled with it. And I sat in the oven for a minute, though. I ain't going to lie. I was worried. It was like 6 months in. I was like, baby, I don't know if we did the right thing. And when we came out that oven, though, she got the bacon. I was like, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
So I'm going to ask this then. Who pursued who first between you two, and what was your first date?
You said what?
Who pursued each other first?
Who pursued each other first?
Girl was definitely stalking me.
Oh, like who was going?
Yeah,
first?
who was going first? Like,
I mean, I ain't gonna care. I feel like I had it when I first.
were you Miller?
This is the never-ending story of never.
I mean, at the end of the day, I back it up by saying if you here now, then I mean, and you really say I'm wrong.
That is facts.
That's facts.
That's facts
Hey,
right there.
she here right now.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
I got you.
Getting the butter from the duck. That's what my dad always
my
says.
God.
Get the butter from
Getting
the
the
duck.
butter from the duck.
What is that?
That means making the impossible possible. But how do you deal with like people like outside the world, like
Knowing your kids?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's like one of those things where it's like that's scary as hell.
It is scary. Well, we had a conversation with the kids about not sharing information and basic stuff that kids would share. Your last name.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Yeah,
Where
right.
do you go to school at? Think about the stuff kids ask you. Hey, bro, where you go to school? No, you don't go to school anywhere. You don't. You quit.
Right.
Tell them you
Homeschool.
just
I
stopped.
quit.
I didn't
Right.
do it no more. So yeah, we had a conversation about that, and then I don't let them have individual social media accounts. Cause I mean, like I follow some of the kid influencers because we talk and they film with me, and most of them are girls. But as boys, I just don't really know what I would do with you, or if I want that level of like personal, you know what I'm saying, contact basically. But when we go out, people do stop us a lot, and they want to take pictures, and the kids can't really fully grasp it.
Yeah.
It's like they get it and they understand, but they're not understanding like.
Y'all some stars.
Yeah, I had like this month we put in 26 million views. So it's like I have to let them know like you have a massive audience. So when you go out, people see you and they know you.
Yeah.
Take a picture with them because at the end of the day, that's your fans. Those are people that support you. Those are people that feed you. That's the people that allot you the lifestyle you living right now. So always be grateful for that because without them, we wouldn't have what we have going on.
Yeah.
but don't make people make you feel uncomfortable or forced or anything like that. So, you know, we do have that conversation. I let him take a little picture, say a little hi, and then that's about it. We just keep it cute, keep it cordial. Yeah, and kind of move. But I think sometimes it can be a lot for them because, like, they may want to play, but kids see them as, oh my God, you're like YouTubers. My kids like, bro, I just want to like come over here and play cards or like play the game, like chill.
Yeah, they don't really get it. They get it, but they don't. Like, they get it in the aspect of we just want to eat dinner. We're not trying to keep taking pictures. But at the same time, they do understand too, like, these people support what y'all do, and this is how y'all live the lifestyle y'all live. So they understand it from that point.
How long did y'all keep y'all relationship private until it got public?
It was a little while.
Till we just knew we was going. Till we made it, we was like, yeah, we gonna really like lock in.
It might have been like 2 years.
About almost 3. Well, I don't even know if I'm all the way in yet. So
me too. I'm still thinking about it. Don't worry about it.
I say y'all wearing matching suits.
Y'all even try.
Put that shit on.
Every day is Friday.
Yeah, but I think it was like we just kind of like, you know, we expected everybody to think like, oh God, how long until it's over? So we was just like, when we gonna lock in, like, officially.
What is your toxic trait?
Damn, it got quiet.
I didn't know if you wanted to go
Did you
first.
need to breathe that hard? When you looked at me.
I didn't know if you were gonna be long-winded about it. I didn't know.
You go first. I got a couple of them I got stifled through.
Let me see, what's mine? My toxic trait is that I got ADHD.
That's normal.
Nah, it's not normal. It's a lot of fucked up shit come with ADHD.
It's intense.
It's like being in therapy.
Yeah.
I study whatever. I don't care if you got Alzheimer's, if you got ADHD, autism, whatever you got. I need to know what the hell go on with that shit so I can understand. It's a behavioral thing. So I think my ADHD, but also because I'm with her, that's just toxic in itself.
Okay. Hey.
I think my toxic trait. This is what Euro told me the other day.
What I tell you?
You told me that I have. Big,
Oh yeah.
What?
The one about how you run from love.
No.
Oh.
They just putting all my business out there. God.
Oh, you were talking about how?
Let's talk about it.
Nah, okay. I'm just gonna start talking. Hey, look, Ross did like this when I said that. Ross said, "Oh shit."
I'm looking at the next question. I'm about to help you out. Just say the word. Next question.
Nah, go ahead.
I think one of my toxic traits, and Euro said this, even though he has a list, obviously. He says I have, what did you call it? Like big bitch energy, big bully bitch energy.
Oh,
what did you say?
it's funny.
Big bully energy about me.
Yeah, like she just.
He says I just come into places like, I wish a bitch would. And he said it comes off
that's how
like
her energy be.
nobody wants to talk to me because they're worried what I'm going to do. But I'm like, I'm really nice. But I do come in with, I wish a bitch would, just in case, because you never know.
How do you feel about people buying fake designer?
Hate it. I feel like if you cannot afford, I feel like leave fake designer for people 22 and under, because you just don't know no better, or you're in college and you're poor. But after that, baby, if you cannot afford it, leave it where it is. I don't give a damn if it's on Canal Street or in the Nordstroms. Leave it.
Well, I'm here to speak. It's a little place here that's called The Drip, okay, that I shop at, okay. It looks just like it. It looks real. It's called The Drip. It's ran by all these Africans, right? You can really pick, bro, I swear, if you really buy like a real pair and take it to The Drip and literally look at it, bro, it's the same shit. I swear to God.
It's a no for me.
No?
No. It's a no.
My take on it,
it's a no for him too. Don't even let him.
I mean, I'm
let me tell y'all a story real fast. So, Euro, one time, he was like, oh, now mind you, we was making some money. Well, we weren't making the money we making now. He goes, you know, babe, I feel like you elevating. You should go get you something at Gucci. We should go get a little something. And I was like, okay. I was like, I guess. I was unsure because I'm like, baby, I gotta see where the return is on this.
Damn, I
'cause,
just
like,
made it.
and he was like, it's gonna come back, I'm telling you. And we went in, disclaimer, he went in with good faith that this was gonna work out the way he had it worked out in his mind. And I went in like, I trust my man.
Hey,
And then we spent $6,000 in Gucci, and I still am like, to this day, look at this Gucci dress, Euro. Look at it. What are we gonna do with it?
Well, y'all spent
$6,000 in there.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
What I planned on doing.
Let the people know,
What was the
please.
plan?
At
I
that
need to
time.
know this $6,000 plan.
I'm gonna tell you.
You're gonna start 600 LLCs.
Let me tell you. Listen.
And got the loan.
And listen.
The loan get like.
Here's where I went wrong. At that time when I was telling her this, I wasn't really in my business. I was listening to somebody I thought was really business savvy, was actually just a con, and keeping my pockets empty so I can depend on them. So the advice that I was receiving was, it's a ROI. You spend on, like, as a rapper, you dress fresh, people see you put that shit on, then they gonna invest in features because you look like money. So it was kind of like when she was like, I want to switch my brand over, I'm like, all right, cool. You need to stop doing them sweatpants and doing all this other shit. Because if you finna scale up, you gotta scale up.
No, he's the way he said the sweatpants
Yeah,
shit. He's like, you gotta stop wearing fucking sweatpants.
I mean, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
she was
no,
like,
yeah, whatever.
I ain't trying to do adult content no more.
Yeah.
So I was just like, well, you know what I mean? You got to come out of that and look like something now.
Well, let me tell you. Fashion Nova. Okay. Now,
That's ridiculous.
now tell me, PPP season.
Crazy.
The mall.
I ain't gonna
Went
lie.
bananas.
Bro.
Boy,
I
that
couldn't
was-
stand it, bro.
The line
felt like-
at the designer
it felt-
end of the mall was around the corner. I said, Lord, what y'all in here
It was
doing
like,
all
they giving
this?
that shit away for free.
Man,
Man, listen, it's
What?
one time of the year that I do not like shopping, and that's tax season. I hate tax season.
Oh,
you know they
People
gonna
who
go
are
crazy.
not in the bracket with you, no disrespect, but I'm saying this in the sense of people who are not really going to work as hard. It's kind of like you go in with a certain tier of people that's just kind of like, we just shopping, we chilling. And then you got other people who, out of nowhere, hey, boy, you think this shit look good? You like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Why,
Like, come on,
why are you
bro.
coming like now because we the same
Right.
color?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They looking
They
at
looking
him
at
like,
the group. I ain't with them.
I'm not with them,
Not
yeah, but all y'all in here
Right.
and you getting this. So it'd be like, I can't stand that. PPP season? Oh my
I'm
God.
not gonna lie. That was some of the
It was
funnest
tax season on
fucking
crack.
time ever.
Bruh.
Bro. What's something people are genuinely surprised to find out about you?
That my mom's white. Look at everybody's face.
Really?
That was the one right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's white,
Like
white.
Caucasian.
I'm talking about not like that white woman date black man white. She white like, oh, that's your
Like
mama?
Hillary Clinton.
Like all American white.
Yeah. Her name's Kat.
Nah, but she a sweetheart though. I ain't gonna
Super
count though.
sweet, but-
Yeah, she ain't on
I
that.
wouldn't have not got that.
She's a Kathy, not a Karen.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
She
cool.
is not a Karen. I ain't gonna count.
But
She's
she's
not a
white.
Karen.
Okay.
White.
It'd be funny though, cause it's like, you know how sometimes, you know, it's that fine line where it's kind of like, bro, you can't do too much. It'd be funny cause she bought me, what book she get me? Tupac. She bought me Rick Ross
Every
book.
go-to
She
white
bought me
person thing to do.
Rick Ross book.
Yeah.
What else?
But them actually good books though. That's a crazy book.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, they were good
They
books.
good books, yeah.
50 Cent
Would
book.
you be interested in that?
Man,
That's white people's go-to. Tupac.
Tupac. Yeah.
Tupac.
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, they were all good books though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the Rick Ross one. I fuck with that one.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that. That was,
I didn't know.
yeah. I
That's
wouldn't have guessed that. I would have guessed like Latina. Like a Latina mom.
White. She's white.
That's cool.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Find out next time on Everyday's Friday.